Once again, we're in the moment of truth. Whose report will you believe? And whatever report you believe, put your life on it. Put your life on it and ride to the end with it, family. Don't play with it. Put your life on it. And say you're about something and don't know what you're about because you got an opposition force that's at work in the disguise of a religion that a lot of our people follow. I don't think I need to say the name of it, but a lot of our people stand in opposition to truth when they hear it coming from places other than where they're normally hearing it. And I understand. That's why I'm like, I don't know why Israelites be debating Christians. I don't get that. We don't have nothing to do with that other than speaking the truth, which brings glory to the one who sent you. And like I explained before, Christianity is a world paradigm. It don't have nothing to do with the Bible. And because of that, and we recognize that now the enemy is roused up. He's rousing his agents up. Y'all not paying attention to him because you're stuck in politics. You actually, a lot of us are connected to churches, but your church ain't activating the people. And people quick tell you, oh yeah, my preacher know the Bible. He know who the Israelites are and who. Well, why don't he teach that king's dominion? Seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. No, they go about to establish their own under a contract with the government under the guise of a Christian church. Let that sink in. And that's a fact. I don't have no problem, which I do not have no problem with that. That don't bother me not one iota. That's not my concern. My concern is to speak the truth, whether you hear it or not. That's your choice. And whatever I speak, you can go and open your Bible, and it will speak in the affirmative. I will not speak nothing other than what's been already revealed for us to know. That's what the book of the law is for. We're dealing with a king. We are not dealing with a democracy. They do not dictate the pace of the kingdom. They like little heathens fighting. They disobedient. They being rebellious. That's what sin is. Rebelling against the king. You dealing with the king. Israel is being abandoned. The dam is finally breaking. I'm gonna leave that alone because things have a way of working. That's one thing about, see, they talking about correction. You see how they're talking about correction and going about to correct their system, right? You see the Ghanaia's bold move. Why it just kicked out 51 mining companies? Should have been did it. Ibrahim Traore's Burkina Faso military ambushed 1,000 terrorists. That's good. They got the military capability. They got the drones in there. I'm sure they got reconnaissance men in the field, men out there doing their reconnaissance, and they surely aware of who's coming in and who's not, who's of them and who's not. And then I'm sure they're doing weapons analysis. I would be picking up the shells that's coming at us, any type of weaponry, and we're gonna trace that thing. We want to know where it's coming from. So but in between time, that's going back with us after after we're done on the battlefield. We're going to do business. We're going to take care of that business. Wow, Guinea's bold move. all of Africa, is taking over that money, taking over their possessions of their resources, and they turn it into work themselves, which means there's an opposition to what they call it, the it ain't no kingdom. It's opposition to the empire. And what is that opposition based on? Doing the right thing, which I don't care what religion you're in. You do the right thing by the land because there's a law. People don't read, so they don't know, and they brainwash. A lot. I don't care how old you are. A lot of our people are brainwashed with this where we at and all they propaganda. Like I hear a Christian talking about can black Christians be free to worship on their own. He talking about it's can't think of that guy's name, but one of the brothers brought the video out. I'm like, I don't know why y'all even bring issues up. I mean, conversations like that. Anybody, yeah, let people know to be aware, to be alive. But as far as even getting into specifics and sitting around watching that stuff and talking about key points, I wouldn't even do that. I wouldn't even give them the time of day, family. And I'm not finna talk about them. I'm talking about life. There's life in the word. You know, there's a spirit operating in the word. And that spirit, which is the truth, and it's coming from the Most High. It can't be broken by what man talking about. I'm seeing pictures for sale signs litter the landscape in Southwest Florida. Sellers still stuck on high prices. Okay, that's certain parts. Ibrahim Traore mocked by a famous singer. Then he sang and silenced the world. Ibrahim could sing. Hey, look, y'all playing games with the brother. Why don't y'all just get out of his business? It ain't your business how he run his country. He a king over there. He ain't running no damn democracy, man. They don't want no democracy. That means you got to listen to private interests, people who control your corporation telling you what the fuck to tell us to do. And ain't none of it good for us. It's for somebody who's sitting up there. Man, stop playing. Africa woke now. Y'all in trouble. The best thing to do is to humble yourself. You know what I'm saying? Them people working for the Most High that's doing right, that you see rising, that's fighting off the terrorists that's all of a sudden popping up as they are stabilizing and coming into their sovereignty. They got a right to come into their sovereignty. It ain't your business. Stay out their business. Y'all want to run game. All y'all do, that's all we can do is drop, but we can't go and sit down and build like businessmen. You talking about fucking businessmen, but then you go send a warplane talking about blow them because they don't want to, or send you paying people in it. We know who getting paid. That's why I say, yeah, they should pick up all them shells, get the analysis of the weaponry used against you, and trace it. It's a lot of ways you can find out who on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They need to stop that shit. I have some what my man say, General Hasha, have some decor about who you are and what you do, how you present yourself. Who you are, how you present yourself, and the things that you say and do. That means do it in decent and in order. It should be structured on foundation. Men can't afford to come on here just aimlessly running off at the mouth like we see a lot of us do. No, it's got to be a purpose. Women could do that. I don't have no argument with women, but I'm sure checking to see what they pouring into the minds and hearts of our young children. Because all that toxic shit they be on, no. You need to run their ass off the internet ways by shutting them off. Straight up, shut that shit off. You have to adjust with the times. We woke now, family. We taking on a higher frequency. We not going along with all that destructive. Hell no, I'm inspired by Africa. I love to hear what they doing because in spite of what you think, All y'all brainwashed people that can't see beyond these United States. Man, Africa is what's powering all these nations. Without Africa, they'll all collapse. All of them. All these so-called, just like China exposed what the business dealings they was having, their business dealings. Well, Africa exposing they don't need you. You need them. Now you're gonna have to humble your ass. Y'all sitting around here talking about, oh, we need to get rid of this president. That's when the whole world should take notice. And all that don't support Africa, you remember their ass. Because they just made yourself their enemy. If I was an African leader or ruler over there, I wouldn't deal with them under no circumstances. We could do import, export, yeah, we can. But your ass gonna pay for a finished product. I'm not giving you no raw nothing. And I'm gonna be skeptical about letting your ass come in my land to do business. Just because you talking about alliances, you don't need no alliance with no nation that only thing they know how to do is try and subvert by killing. They don't have no fucking knowledge. They don't know how to sit down and use wisdom. You know what I'm saying? With respect for humanity. They don't give a fuck for humanity. They showing who they are. You don't deal with that. You show them who you are. But you show them in righteousness, family. Don't mess with them. Cut their ass off. Don't be scared because you say you gonna divest from something. Cut their ass off. You don't get them no green light to be doing nothing to your people. And our people who we riding for, y'all better stand up for y'all people that's scattered out. We need a lifeline around this motherfucker. Us coming together, we'll change the world by how we move. Y'all pay attention, man. Don't get caught up in no politics and all that, what they doing. That shit coming to an end. That's their lifeline. All that, and them Christians talking about, can black Christians, that's what we've been telling y'all. You're not Christians. They ready to put your ass back in chains because they saying you listening to too much truth and you want to make your own decisions. Like, oh fuck, it ain't your business how people are moved to think or to perceive things. It ain't your goddamn business. That's the problem. I ain't saying all white people, but white people got a goddamn problem. Y'all always in somebody's business. Y'all need to stay out of people's business and put your business in being obedient and learning who the Most High, the real God of the real children of Israel are. I ain't talking about all that religious religious shenanigans y'all playing, because the children of Israel are not gonna use no worldly devices to try and destroy no damn people. That don't make no sense. Y'all, I don't know what Bible y'all reading, but it ain't happening. We ain't going along with that. I'm not saying it because you want to make somebody wealthy. No, empower the people. Do like Troy Rand is doing over there in the Sahel region. Get your people the equipment. You they leader. Get the equipment they need. You talking about putting tariffs on people. How about putting equipment in people's hands that's capable of going to work and stop with the bullshit and tell the bankers to give them the money that they need to put towards it. The fuck you want to make some tax money, give them what they need. Y'all keep running y'all ass in people countries talking about regime change. Them people not going for that. What the fuck? Y'all better wake up, and our people need to stop supporting that shit. And I'm just listening to white America. Right now, y'all out here marching over there around the Capitol. What the hell protesting Trump's decisions for workers, how the tariffs are affecting workers and homosexuals and other shit, y'all, you know, y'all stuff, white people stuff. Family, y'all ass, let me tell you something, my European brothers and sisters that love Christ. Y'all need to tell y'all people, your nation this nation is under judgment. You can save yourself by not messing with the system. Repent, come out from among them, and show them how to do it the right way. And God will receive you. He will cleanse your hands, cleanse your heart. Be determined to work for God against all odds. because everything that's connected to that, that's being judged, that's against life. And we think that's normal conversation. And the news report that shit like it's normal. Oh, we just dropped 10 bombs on these people. We didn't kill half this village. That's not normal. I don't go along with that shit. That's not normal. The Most High God is not with them, but he will allow things to happen because of the lust of your flesh. Because you disregard him. How you gonna protect you? How you gonna be in his rest? How you gonna receive the blessings of God and you following people that's destroying everything God created? Man, get y'all ass out of here. We woke now with a determination and ain't going back to sleep. And our woke don't mean no just do it the hell y'all will. Our wokeness come with a spirit that's connected to the eternal one. And every law that he established, we adhere to his law, which is our instruction. That's what your religion got it wrong. Oh, they law. Shut up. The law means instruction. If you buy a lamp tomorrow, they gonna give you instruction on how to put it together. If you buy a product from Tamu, it comes with instructions on how to put it together. So don't tell me about we should keep the law and all this. You need to know how to operate things. You buy a car, the dealer gonna give you instruction on how to maintain it. Don't be slow till you just stupid. You know what I'm saying? And don't know how to perceive or receive. It's a lesson in every word. Every word has a meaning, family. I'm not letting that. I don't have no leader except the Most High and the King, Christ the King. He the King of Kings. The Most High is creating kings. He ain't got no slow people around around his rulership. Those in authority. Ain't no slow people that don't know how to come out of the world and like you see Troy Ray doing. No, we not going along with the world system. Hell no. And that's just that. Ain't nobody finna argue and fight with y'all. Go sit y'all ass down. And that's what the world need to be telling them. Stop wasting my tax dollars on some you creating death. I'm not supporting that. And don't ask me to vote and participate in none of that shit. I don't need nothing from America. They ain't been giving you shit, nothing. They ain't been giving us shit no way but taxes. What you giving them taxes for? Tell me why. It ain't shit. That shit ain't coming back to the community. You're talking about to make the government run. If I'm not up and running and thriving, I'm giving my power away to somebody else. Hell no. I got to be up and running and strong and secure to be able to help the next person. Hell no, I'm not putting them before me. I'm not gambling on that. And to my white people, you could do it. That's you. You carry that load. I'm going to carry the word and go against all odds and love not my life unto the death if you come with that bullshit. And I put that on everything. Y'all better stop playing with these people. Wake up. God damn it. Around here playing. We ain't playing no games. Cacao.